He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Henry running to the left. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. First down from the 41. Lamar now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs like Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry it.
And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Mahomes now. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Give him 38 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Quan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
The 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. It's Pacheco again. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down by the only safety picked in the first round this year. That's Malachi Starks.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, it would really break the backs of the defense.
He's running with it, and they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They get an even 10 on that play, and that's a Chiefs first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Yellow! 180! Yellow, yellow!
First and 10, it's Mahomes. This one's caught. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
It's a loss of a yard.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get the game's first points here in the second. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you'll have to win the game.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. The drive begins with Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Zay Flowers. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. Hits the 20. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Middle field open or close. So I got a single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow! Hey, Ripley!
Working now from the gun. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Yellow! 15!
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. right side. It's incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Kane, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Third down, it's Mahomes. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
It's now 4th
And that
down.
offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Another throw for Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Jackson now on 3rd. Buying some time right. Making the call himself. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Play fake. Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Flushed out now to his left. He keeps it and takes off. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Now Jackson off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
3rd and long for him here. And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as a defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down. Tyler Luke after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. On 4th now. On comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And the score remains knotted 7-all. One last play before the break.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
He'll take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Jackson looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
15 yards on the play. And the Baltimore 1st down.
Henry. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Back to Henry. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1 yard on the play.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Chased out to his right. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can stand to play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Smith on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Our side.
Running right is Pacheco. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
To kick off for Kansas City.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Tight end in motion left. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Lamar now from the gun. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so we're shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Working quickly here. It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Dose of the hurry up here.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Pacheco gets it from the gun, and he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Rolling out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Handoff headed right to Henry. He is down to the 30-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Lamar back to throw. Escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Fred McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs return this one to the 10 before that return is halted.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They both hunt on the run. He's going to have them up to that 23. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On the draw, it's Pacheco. Bounce outside. He has a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Right back to Pacheco. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So early movement for the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So the penalty is going to back them up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. So the false start makes this a far tougher call now, 3rd and 6.
Yellow.
Back to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Running left with Pacheco. Again, he's got room. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Now the Ravens Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Kansas City
Sunday,
Chiefs.
I don't need to.
Now a handoff for Pacheco. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone block. He's down at that 17-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First
Yellow,
and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Great decision to bounce this outside. Brock gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's second down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Brings up second and 2.
What's that? Come back.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he has the Chiefs first down there, Brock. And the celebration can begin as they can run out the clock now on this one. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
It's a designed run from Mahomes. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to